So I'm not sure if you all noticed, but recently I have not been using a larger variety of music in my videos. Even though I'm only using the music that comes with iMovie, tool iMovie, I'm supposedly licensed, I was getting copyright claims on my videos. So I haven't received a decision from YouTube on whether or not the copyright claim will be dismissed. We went to one of my favorite musical artists last night, and my favorite artist's name is Steve Sutton, and he plays folk music from the 60s and 70s on his guitar, and he's very good and he's very personable. So we went to see him last night, and here's a snippet of him playing. I want to see if I get a copyright strike or claim on live music, so we'll see. I'm on my way to Walmart to get provisions for tomorrow, and we're staying overnight in Bald Eagle State Park, which is a campground. Gonna whip around here and go through the Starbucks drive-thru, get a large coffee. Oh my gosh, this coffee is so good. So the mocha latte syrup is not sugar-free. Of course, I'm gonna stop signing now. I have coffee in one hand and my video in the other. So they do have sugar-free vanilla syrup for a latte. So I got the vanilla and it's so good. There's usually no one here at Walmart. It's 7:45 on a Sunday. Most people in this area, I don't know if most, but many people in this area go to church. Got the list. Oh, so good. I'm on my way home with my provisions for this Monday and Tuesday. Oops, going through an orange light here. Yellow light. And I got a couple of extra things, like a kind of luxury items that I wouldn't normally get. A couple of extra citronella stuff, and some stakes for the sand, because I do plan to do some beach camping eventually. To Bald Eagle State Forest. Now this is not where I'm camping tonight. I'm camping in Bald Eagle State Park, and I'm going to check out the campgrounds in all of those state parks, as well as the dispersed motorized camping in the forest itself, and hopefully we will find a place for a large enough group site where we can have all of our vehicles, so that we can have an annual solo female Vanlife get together. It's quite foggy on the road today. Last night we had 10 tornadoes in Pennsylvania. I was trying to look at a map today to see where the tornadoes actually touched down. We were under a tornado warning, which meant that they saw the rotation on radar, and it was a large area that was on warning, but I don't think anything actually touched down here or close to here. It looked like the tornadoes spawned in a lot of agricultural area. Of course, a lot of Pennsylvania is agricultural, especially where I live, but it seems like it was further into the center of the state, which is exactly where I'm going. Bald Eagle State Forest and Bald Eagle State Park are near State College, which is Penn State, and right in the center of the state. Catch this on camera, but I just passed an Amish buggy and a young man was driving it, and he was on his cell phone, distracted driving. Pushed a button and didn't even turn on the camera yet. But McDonald's has these curbside pickup sites, parking spots. They have you pull in and place an order on your mobile app, and then someone will bring the food out to you. That's interesting. I have to go inside McDonald's because I ordered on the app, which I usually do, and I usually have no problem. It goes to the drive-thru, but for some reason this went to the counter. So guys, I've spoken about this before. I have this weird thing when I'm going on a trip. So I'm not meeting my friend at the state park, Bald Eagle State Park, until noon. I don't even know if check-in is until 3 or something. But I feel this pressure to get there like as fast as possible. So speeding on the roads and not wanting to make stops, and just, I don't know what it is. It's self-pressure. There's no pressure from anyone other person. It's just me, and I can enjoy the drive. You know, I enjoy the scenery and everything, but I usually drive all the way through and not stop and not take breaks like I should. I just feel like, I don't know, so rushed that I need to get there as soon as possible, and I have absolutely no reason for getting there as soon as possible. None whatsoever. But I have plenty of time, I have hours of extra time to get there on time, so breathe, slow down, be in the moment. I need to do that more. Proud of myself for just sitting here and eating my breakfast instead of getting on the road and driving and videotaping while I'm eating. So it is 4th of July weekend. Coffee's not very hot. Today is Monday, and I'm off Monday and Tuesday. So I thought I would take advantage of that long holiday. But I have plans Friday and Saturday, so I couldn't have a 4-day weekend camping, which is fine. camping with this gentleman for the first time, and I don't want to wear him out. I haven't been up this way. It's Lancaster on 30 West. One thing I've just noticed is that a lot of businesses are closed. 2 hours and 10 minutes left until I get to Black Eagle State Forest. So I've been only driving for maybe an hour 20. Sorry, not west, east. I'm going east. It doesn't make any sense. I need to be going west. My Google Maps is showing me 30 east. What the heck? Oh, I have to go east to get on west. Got it. Brought gum, my ears are clogged up, you know, like on an airplane because of the altitude change. I'm here at Bald Eagle State Forest. Yay! This hairpin turn we're about to execute at this traffic circle. Anything coming? Anything coming? No? Whee! Can I use your restroom? Sure. Thank you. Yeah, is that okay? was nice. I couldn't see over the hill to pass that not lawnmower. And because the guy was so elevated on top of the tractor, he could see over the hill. He was waving me on. I was like, I can't see. He's like, I can. Cuts through the forest. Very interesting. So I was driving on a paved road through a neighborhood, and all of a sudden the road ended and turned into this, I guess it's a gravel road, but it's very well maintained. There are a few little shallow potholes in it, but nothing like some of the forest roads that I've experienced before, so very well leveled. And as I'm driving through, of course, it's just forest on either side. There's no houses or anything, but there are all these cuts through the forest. They're obviously traveled by cars, because you can see the two tire paths that wear out the vegetation, and there's vegetation in between and on either side. So they're obviously roads to something. I don't know what, but I'm following the instructions to go to, I think, the district office for the forest, just so I can get my bearings there, get a map, and, you know, figure out what I want to look at. Look at some primitive motorized camping spots. I wonder, though, if some of these cuts through the forest are actually to these motorized camping spots. It's dense. Like, you drive in and you've got trees on either side and no way to turn around. It's dense if that's the case. No one behind me, so I can stop at any time that I want to look at something, but these cuts through the forest are labeled with forest road numbers, and then you can see they just go in. Tire tracks, dense forest, really pretty, very lush. Very pleasant, but also a very humid 64 degrees right now. James Cleveland Trail, Air Mail Pilot, crashed May 24th, 1931. I've got to check that out. This trail, which is maintained by the Boy Scouts, is a lot rougher, and it's dirt. Okay, this is the trailhead for a walking trail. I wonder if there's an airplane still here. I'll have to find out. This out later. I'm not going to do any walking right now. It does look like ATVs go down this trail, though. It looks like it has been driven on. Okay, well, this is why you write instructions down, or directions rather, down before you leave the house, so you can navigate if you don't have signal. I still have signal, but Google Maps is telling me to turn where there is no road. So obviously I'm not going to do that. I have no idea where this road is leading or how to get to the State Forest office. But I will keep going and see if I can find my way. And my Google Maps was saying that I was 5 minutes away. I was assuming from the district office. Now it says 30 minutes because I couldn't take the turn that it told me to take. So I'm going to, since I do have signal, stop and re-Google Map to specifically to the district office and see what I got. Thing that I checked, because it is 30 minutes, because I'm on a ridge, obviously. It would take me 30 minutes to get to the district office if I continue going straight, but it's only 6 minutes if I turn around. So now the challenge is finding a place to turn around that's flat enough that my car can do a 3-point turn, because it looks like there's a drop-off, slight, but still too much for my car on either side of the road. Okay, I was able to turn around at a relatively flat spot, and now we're going the right direction. So this is a lesson that I learned. Normally when you Google Maps on the East Coast anyway, or at least the states that I've been to, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, New York. If you Google Map the state forest, it'll take you to the district office without having to put that in. But this time it didn't. So it's a good idea to set your destination for an actual building. Otherwise you might be just in the middle of nowhere in the state forest. This is where it is telling me, the Google navigation is telling me to make a left. But as you can see, there is no road here. I can't make a left. But I'm not worried because I know I'm not far from where the paved road ended in that very rural neighborhood and where this cinder or gravel road began. And so I know I can go get out of the forest and find the district office very easily. I also filled up on gas. That's something else. I always try to remember to fill my tank with gasoline before I go into any state forest, just in case I do get lost and I have to use a lot of my gas. So this is unfortunate. So when I take a look at the map and swipe so that I can see where I'm going, it's actually taking me out of the forest but having me do a U-turn. So it's insisting that I be able to make a left at that road that's not a road. I'm going to drive up here to the paved road and take a look at Google Maps and see if I can reroute it to the district office. So, Bald Eagle State Park Rustic Campground is not for me.